Hi community 27 and 33, it's Miss Brennan. Here I am coming to you from a galaxy far, far away to deliver your mini lesson for today's lesson, which is lesson 12 of module 2. Hopefully I can make this pretty quick. Our objective today is very similar to what we've been working on for the past couple of days. We're going to reason about the product of a whole number and a decimal multiplication using place value understanding estimation. So thinking about decimal multiplication, where do I put the decimal point? By thinking about what is our estimate and going back to that estimate and saying, does my answer make sense? Okay, so here we go. We're going to start with our first problem, which is 2 31/100 times 22, and it doesn't seem to be writing, so give me 1 second. Great. Okay, let's try this again. So 2, there we go, and 31/100 times 22. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to make our estimate. Okay, so when I look at this and I want to make my estimate, I'm going to put that little squiggly line, which means about, and I'm going to round my two factors. What do you think I should round 2 31/100 to? In your notebook, please write it down. So pause your video right now and write it down. That's right, we'd round it to 2. Okay, now please round the 22. Pause the video and write it down in your notebook. That's right, it would be 20. So 2 times 20 equals 40. So our estimate is going to be 40. So our answer should be around 40. Notice though that we did round down both of our factors so that our estimate is going to be less than the actual number. All right, so now I am going to bring my estimate over here. Isn't that amazing? It's one of my favorite things about this program. Okay, so now we are going to go back to our original problem, which is 2 31/100 times 22, right? So we're going to do our thinking. And when we think about this, I'm going to get rid of the decimals completely, and we're going to think of it as 231 times 22. Okay, so I want you to stop and write that in your notebook. Okay, so now we're going to move this over here. Okay, so we're going to think that, and we are going to get rid of this guy and put him over here. Okay, so we're going to think this, and we're going to multiply 231 times 22. Okay, so now we've written it vertically in our notebooks. We are going to put the decimal point back in there between the 2 and the 3. So now it reads as 2 31/100 times 22, but we're going to think 231 times 22 when we're multiplying right now. So let's go through this process. Okay, first step is we're going to multiply 2 times 1, this piece right here, 2 times 1. That's going to get us 2. Then we're going to multiply 2 times 3. It's going to get us 6. And we're going to multiply 2 times 2, which is going to get us 4. So now we have 462 as our first partial product. Let me clean that up. Okay, so now we know that we're multiplying by 20 now instead of 2. So really the only thing that's changing is we're going to multiply this 462 by 10, and we're going to end up with 4,620 as our second partial product. We're going to add those two up. 2 plus 0 is 2. 6 plus 2 is 8. 4 plus 6 is 10. Carry the 1, and 1 plus 4 is 5. So our answer is 5,082. When we go back and we look, right, we did our think. We go back to look at our estimate, and it's 40. So in order to figure out where to put the decimal point, I need to think about my estimate. So where would you put it? I want you to place it in your answer on your paper right now. That's right. It would go between the 0 and the 8, so that you'd have 50 and 82 hundredths. And we know that that's reasonable because it's close to our estimate, which is 40. Okay, so today when you're multiplying using either the standard algorithm or the area model, I want you to really be thinking about, is my answer reasonable? Is the place where the decimal point at, is that reasonable to where my estimate was? Good luck, and get working on those standard algorithms, all you area model people. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.